All right, so here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, and man, if that's not saying something, right? Got through the gauntlet at 155 pounds, made himself undeniable, and now tonight, TC, we find out what he has for the champion.
It long has been considered the deepest weight class in the UFC. So you know to get here is very tough. You have navigated the waters. You have done everything right. When it was time to press square, you press square. When it was time to press X, you press X. You better do it again tonight if you want to become the champion. There is no room for error as you try to win a UFC championship.
And no room for a 1 pound allowance. He was right on the number, 155 pounds championship weight. Confidence is high that he will wrest the title away here tonight. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. It's one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long and so daunting because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best.
And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions back inside to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jim Miller. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Manuel Torres.
Mark Goddard, as good as it gets if you're a fighter. Probably the guy you want in there. All right, ready to go for round one. And when you talk about lightweight contenders who are fast starters, you may want to begin that conversation with Jim Miller. 6 first-round finishes inside the octagon. And again, that's a focus for him here tonight. He knows how good he is, particularly in the early going. We'll see if he can continue what has been an obvious trend here tonight. Miller told us in the fighter meeting the key to his longevity really has been that he's never been in there trying to point fight and win decisions, and certainly finishes have been a staple of his UFC career.
Early in the fight, John, he wanted to get a takedown, and a moment ago, got that accomplished.
So just what the doctor ordered here, right? You're at a striking disadvantage. Let things play out on the ground.
But this is where he's comfortable, like a lot more comfortable. You can see in the striking, he isn't as sure. But on the ground, this guy can compete with anyone in the world.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Good pressure. Keep going with that.
Butterfly guard, pretty effective. You don't see it every day.
No, you don't see it every day anymore. But if you're the dominant fighter, you've got to circle him off the octagon side, separate his body.
Oh, how about that reversal here in round one? And if you're looking for respect on the ground in this type of matchup, that's how you get it.
That's exactly what you need to do. Go to the place where you're perceived to have a weakness and gain
Ooh, going for a leg lock. Heel hook looks tight.
Working on to finish the heel hook, he's got to secure the legs and keep the hip past the knee if he wants to get a finish. Oh, look at the fight. He's not going to quit on this.
Wow, how about that? Avoids the submission and pops right back up. Fighters back to their feet here. To go in the opening round. Just misses with the jab there. Man, so much speed for him behind that hook. That's become a real pattern in this round, champ.
I mean, the last few, he landed backing up. This is a hard guy to fight because he isn't doing things in the way that you expect him to do.
Lands the short elbow there. All right, late round one action here, and the godfather of ground and pound, the Hammer Mark Coleman, would be proud.
He'd be very proud to watch this because he's not controlling him. He's finding openings, looking to take advantage and doing real damage to his opponent at the start of this fight.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
Ready? You good?
Second round here. All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Oh, and there it is. The hook lands again. You saw that one coming from a mile away, and the openings have been there all night. Closed it there.
It's unbelievable to think that we can see it so clearly, but the opponent has no idea that it's coming over and over again. He deserves to get popped upside the head with such a dominant strike because he is not keeping his hands at his chin. All right, now here he goes, working out of the half guard. This is where you don't want to be, though.
3 minutes to go in round 2.
Oh, he's got to be careful, yep. Oh, beautiful sway there.
All right, he is really starting to pick up where he left off in round 1, getting that hook of his going here in round 2. And as much as you want to credit the offensive fighter, defensive fighter hasn't made anything in terms of a significant adjustment.
Well, he's trying to defend himself in the base type of defense, high guard. But now his opponent is just wrapping that hook around his arms to land over and over again. Now it's up to him.
Oh, DC, slow your roll. I got to get in here. We might get a submission here.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice escapability there. Champ got out of the submission.
This dude has got great awareness. He timed that escape as good as you possibly could.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Miller. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Miller rains down.
It's so important to get to that far side underhook. Whenever you got the half guard on one looks
setting
like
up another submission now.
the guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got
submission defense holds up again.
It's on point. He's constantly under attack, and he's constantly bats away these submission attempts back to back.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
I'm okay with you being on top, but I need you to keep your position. Now, you did great.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You good? Good. Let's go.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Watch the strike there, counters with a jab. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, that was a sick right hand.
Judo trip now. That is how you scramble, folks.
I'll tell you, man, Jim Miller has been around this sport for a really long time. And I never really got to speak to him. Yesterday we interviewed him, and I'm like, he's a really cool dude, man. Jim Miller is a great guy, fun, and said he's gonna make me Cajun food too, so I'm holding him to it.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. He clinches now. Punch. His corner's calling for those feints. Nice job by Miller. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, guillotine here. That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot allow his opponent to get to his back. Look at how intent he is to finish the sub.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. I mean, that was great work by the bottom fighter, keeping him in the position. Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so that he can get pressure.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Miller. Waning seconds here of round number 3.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Nice job. Your striking looks unreal. I want you to keep that up. Put the pressure on. I love the way you're mixing up combinations, just like we drilled in the gym.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready? Good. Come on, let's go.
Championship rounds are upon us. Nice front kick there. Takedown defense is there.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
All right, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter. Oh, big elbow. Awesome single leg attempt.
Nice job getting in and getting the takedown.
He's got him mounted, guys. Full mount position secure. Right to side control, yep.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position? Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Man, this guy is moving just in perpetual oh, man, hope he's done his planks. That knee is right on the stomach. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. Hey, posture's up here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Miller. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Oh, big ground strikes now.
Beautiful transition by this man.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
It is plausibly 2-2 here as we hit this fifth round.
Defending yourself, or I'm going to stop the fight. You got to keep your hands up. Use your...
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
Coach. Ready?
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Head kick attempt, it's blocked.
Oh my goodness.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Miller gets caught with that punch. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again, nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address that.
Looking for the sub here, champ. That guillotine is tight. Ooh, I thought it was tight, but he escapes the submission there. Beautiful job by Miller.
Oh man, he got him to give up his back. But he was trying to pass, but the bottom fighter said, nope, we're staying right here.
Lance with the ground and pound here.
All right, right, take your time, relax.
Great submission defense.
And relax for me.
All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard.
Good work by the bottom fighter to prevent the pass. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Side control now.
Beautiful job getting to the full mount. This is a terrible position.
Lands with the ground and pound. Few strikes being mixed in here. Oh, that sweep was sweet. 30 seconds to decide it. Great work here from the bottom fighter.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
One of the greatest title fights you will see. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-47. The winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Jim Miller!
All right, so there he is, the newly minted UFC lightweight champion of the world. It's the word, it's all every pro fighter wants to hear, and he gets to hear those special words tonight.
Every fighter hopes they get that